I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, just run me the check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less. I told them all I'm as real as it gets. Champion shit, dog, I'm cutting the net. I thought I told them I came for my spot. They told me time is like money, that's why I made it, I swear that
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kendall, this is Mr. Bud. He likes the Patriots just like me.
Kendall, Patriots are just coming off a bye week, but we have breaking news.
We have breaking news, everybody. Bill Belichick is back. He's back for he's coaching North Carolina.
Kendall, how do you feel about that?
I feel good about it. I'm happy. He has a job. He's not sitting around anymore.
Kendall, I'm surprised, but after all the talk this week, I guess I'm not overly surprised. If you asked us last year on our show, I would be shocked that this would be the result of where the coach ended up.
If you asked us last year, we'd be shocked, and we probably wouldn't even know.
So, not a lot of confirmed details yet as of this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's getting paid, how many years. There's rumors that he wants his coach to be the next coach there, and that was part of the deal. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's good for him.
Okay. He wants to turn around the program. I also heard $10 million a year. What was he making with the Patriots? $20 million a year?
Yeah, I've heard 5 years, something like that.
Okay. So breaking news. That's pretty big news for today, Kendall.
That's pretty big news for Billy B.
So the Patriots on a bye week. So like you like to say, they didn't lose.
Yeah, they didn't lose this week, so that's good.
So this week, Arizona.
Yeah.
Who do we have to worry about there, Kendall?
Well, they have a lot of good players on that team.
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah.
Good receiver, right?
Yeah, Kyler,
Trey McBride?
Yep, James Conner, they have a really good...
Yeah, so they have a good team.
Yep.
And, we'll get straight to it. Who do you have in that game?
I have the Pats.
You do have the Pats? Kendall, I'm going Cardinals. I'm sorry, I have to do it. I just, I don't think, we talk about this, are they tanking and, what their record is and where they're at. I don't necessarily believe that, but I don't think they're going to get past the Cardinals. But speaking of that, where do you think they're going to end up with a pick with only a few games left?
Number 3.
You think they're going to be number 3?
I think they're going to have a top 5 pick.
Okay. I guess, and there's also word that this isn't a very strong draft class, especially for quarterbacks. So is it going to matter if they're 3 or 5 or 6? Will they trade up or down?
Well, there might be a good receiver, offensive line, or anybody else in the draft that we might need. The offensive line was not good this season. We can all admit that as Patriots fans. But, we'd ought to do better. Yeah, and they did well in the draft with Drake May so far, right? Yeah.
Okay. Patriots' upcoming schedule. Arizona, Bills, Chargers, and Bills again. Who makes these schedules, Kendall? The Bills twice in the last few weeks?
Roger Goodell?
I don't know. That's tough having the Bills in the last few weeks of the season. Home and away. Okay. Yep. Keeping an eye on the AFC East, Kendall, like we always do. We have the Bills are still 10-3, Jets 3-10, Pats 3-10, Dolphins 6-7, and around the NFL last week, some notables: Kansas City still 12-1. The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Titans. Mac Jones.
Yep, he looks good.
You did predict he would win last week.
Yeah, I did.
You got that right.
Rams won.
Rams, 44. What was the final? They beat the Bills, which was surprising. Did you expect that?
I was expecting that.
Bengals beat the Cowboys 27-20, and Dolphins 32-26 over the Jets.
In overtime.
Who do you have? This is week 15, Kendall.
Yep.
And it's going to be
a shorter version.
Just a shorter version of it. Rams versus San Francisco tonight.
Rams.
I'm going to go San Fran tonight. I think they're going to bounce back, Kendall. Kansas City versus Cleveland.
Kansas City.
Kansas City will win again. I agree with you. Jets versus Jacksonville.
Mac Jones.
You going with Mac Jones again?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Jets. Aaron Rodgers. I think they're due for a win. Miami versus Houston.
Miami.
I'm going Houston. We disagree, Kendall. Buffalo versus Detroit.
Lions.
Kendall, I'm going Buffalo. They lost last week, but Josh Allen. He was like the top statistics for a quarterback in like how long? I don't know, something crazy. His stats are crazy.
Something crazy.
Rushing touchdowns. Buffalo versus Detroit. All right, so Green Bay versus Seattle.
Green Bay.
I'm going to go Green Bay. Colts versus Denver. Colts. I'm going Denver. Bengals, Titans.
Bengals.
I'm going to go Titans. I'm going to switch it up there, Kendall. Monday night, 2 Monday night games. Chicago versus Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm going to go Minnesota too. Atlanta versus Vegas.
Atlanta.
Kendall, I'm going Vegas. No buys this week.
No buys this week.
Next week, week 16, Saturday football. Everybody loves Saturday football playoff time, right?
Everybody loves Saturday football.
So a couple Saturday games. We're also, this game's this week is 2 Monday night games, so they're really switching it up as we head into the holiday season. And a lot of fans really like that. Football on a lot during the week. Okay, Celtics, they play tonight versus the Pistons. They're 19-5.
They're back after a couple games off.
Yeah, so again, try to stay healthy with that team, right?
Yeah, they got to stay healthy.
Okay, Wildcat Sports. Busy week, Wildcat Sports.
There's a lot of Wildcat Sports in here.
We're going to start with wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, yesterday at Freiburg, 1-1 versus Freiburg and Kennebunk. Devin Conti, 2-0. Kid Anthony, 2-0. Tate Kuhn, 2-0. Okay.
Good for them.
Yeah, and next Saturday, December 14th, Tiger Invitational. All right, so a lot going on with wrestling. Basketball boys, they're 2-0. This past Tuesday, they beat Freiburg.
Yes, they did.
Thursday, today, versus Poland.
Yep.
And Saturday, boys first team varsity and JV versus Wells.
Yeah, here. Pack the gym for all of these.
That's right.
Pack the gym for all of these sports.
Yes, get everybody out here at these sports, Kendall.
Yeah, get everybody out here, not just for basketball and all that stuff, for everything.
Yeah, so this is, great. 2-0 start, right? And then they're at home.
Yep.
So basketball girls this past Tuesday, they beat Freiburg. They're 2-0.
Yeah, they're 2-0 as well.
Okay, Thursday, today, JV and varsity at Sanford.
Yeah.
Do I have that correct? At Sanford?
Yeah, at Sanford.
December 14th, girls varsity and JV basketball at Wells.
Yep.
And there is no first team for girls basketball. Is that correct? Okay. Don't want to miss anybody, Kendall. Ice hockey. Boys, Saturday versus Mount Ararat. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Kendall. Ice hockey girls, Saturday versus Falmouth. Indoor track, December 20th at USM.
Yep.
What else do we have here? Chorus. Last week, Monday. This week, the 16th, 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
YCA, right? Robotics, December 14th. And that's at Yarmouth tournament.
Yes.
Okay? Got a couple more here, Kendall.
Yeah.
Speech and debate. Marin, Colin, and Alyssa, first, second, and third in their respective categories. I don't know all the categories, Kendall. I'm sorry. But they came in first, second, third. They've been doing great. Do we have something to talk about unified basketball?
Yeah, we went to the main Celtics game again, and they won. Season starts next month for us.
So unified starts next month?
Yep.
Okay. So there you have it this week. Wildcat Sports, and then we head into the holiday season.
Yep.
All right, we'll have more next week on our show.
Yep, football and all the...
We'll have updates, we'll have Patriots news and more Wildcat news.
Yep.
So we want to just thank everybody for tuning in. Please give us a thumbs up on YouTube, right? And we'll be back in the studio next week.
Bye.
Thank you.
I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, it's want me to check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less.